Hey there folks, this is Xxxholic welcoming you back to the Green Vlog. This is the 30th of July 2014 and I've been doing a fair bit of different stuff because I haven't been doing Let's Plays this week. I've had time for other crap to fill my time with. So, I mean, not only am I not doing Let's Plays until Monday comes along, I have also had the family away on holidays, so I've been here on my own, except my sister came back the other day. She was on holidays with the parents or anything like that. So, it's her around now and again. What have I been doing? It's been a Survivor competition starting up over at FinalFantasyForums.net. If you want to check out that place, it's a really close-knit community. I'm sure you'll get along fine with whoever's there. But yeah, Survivor is this competition where 12 people this year, 3 teams, have gone into the competition, and there's team-based games, forum games and video games and things like that to see who can make it through. 2 people go out every round. It might change at some point, I don't know. But if you haven't checked out my singing challenge, the team singing challenge, then it's on my channel. It's not me singing or anything, so don't worry about that. But I did make the video as bad as possible because that's what we were going for. As well as that, Chubby Bunny will have gone up just before this video now. Those people who have been around my channel for a year or 2 will know that I've done it before. It's the sort of thing that will make you want to retch, so that's amazing. And that's about it for Survivor right now. There's going to be another challenge coming up soon, but that's about it for now. That's what I've been doing. Game-wise, should we have a look at game-wise? I've been playing Wind Waker HD a lot more lately. Now I've got the Master Sword from old Hyrule Under the Ocean. And, you know, I've played the game before. I've played it quite a few times on the GameCube. It's one of my favourite Zeldas. It seems to be really Marmite-y. Zelda fans don't seem to like it as much as the more serious ones for some reason. Which is funny because now Zelda has gone away from serious. It's gone all cartoony for every game that's come out since Wind Waker, innit? No, Twilight Princess was a bit darker as well, but still. So I'm playing that. The new features are pretty amazing. One specifically, and that's the new sail. It goes about twice the speed of the old sail from the GameCube version, and you don't have to change the wind to go in certain directions and everything like that, so that's really good. If you want to get it, again, it's only in the Wii U version. Go to the auction house and eventually it'll show up. It'll be a bit expensive, like 250-ish rubies if you do it like I did it, which is probably a more efficient way of doing it and getting it cheaper, but you know. So, on Wind Waker next, I am off to do some side quests, I suppose. And that's another thing. For some reason, right, because I got the newer, faster sail, it's encouraging me more to do all the side quests around the ocean, because it don't mean you'll take 5 hours getting from one tile of the map to the next one. It'll just take a couple of seconds. So side quests are a lot more bearable, and I'm enjoying it a lot more. It's definitely the definitive version of the game, in my opinion. Especially because you can just play it on the gamepad and turn the telly off, or put like Netflix on and play some Zelda on the gamepad. You know, I love it. I love how the Wii U does that. It's good. I've also been playing XFiles Resist or Serve. Oh, Wind Waker. And XFiles Resist or Serve for PS2. It's possibly one of the worst games I've ever played. But it's in classic Resident Evil style, the older games where you pick up key items, use them in different places to progress and things like that. But it's so much worse than Resident Evil. It's somehow they ruined it, even though they used the same system, the same how they made it. What's the name of it? The same engine? I think it's the same engine. You didn't hear that word with PS2 games, did you? The game engine. No, maybe it's just me. But there's zombies. You're either Mulder or Scully. You can choose, and you run around, and I think you get a bit of a different story depending on which of the characters you choose. Just like Resident Evil 2 and 1. I don't know. I haven't tried. I've only tried Mulder so far, and it's very boring. The cinematics are really boring. The enemies, they're not threatening. The gameplay ain't that fluid. I don't know. It doesn't work very well for me. I know a lot of people like it for some reason. but I prefer the other X-Files where on PS1 where it was just FMVs and really short and everything, and it was better than this, even if it was less of a game, you know. I've also been playing, I might have mentioned this in the last vlog, I don't know, Professor Layton vs Phoenix Wright. Go away, Light. There we go. No, there we go. It's a collaboration game where obviously it's Professor Layton and Phoenix Wright. They both get together in this magic book and enter this town. The phone's ringing. I'll have to ring them back. They get together in this spell book in a sort of medieval style town where there's witches and everything. Magic actually happens. I haven't finished it yet. I'm on chapter 5. I imagine there's going to be 6 or 7 chapters overall, maybe. I imagine. I don't know. It's got the puzzles and the strange characters of Professor Layton. It's also got the court cases of Phoenix Wright. Also, Maya is there, and Luke as well. So, there's no other characters from either game. They're all a brand new cast other than those 4, I think. The judge is sort of back, only it's not meant to be him, I don't think. It just looks a hell of a lot like him. So, that's what I've been playing. Anything else? Oh yeah, Strider on PS4. It was free with PS Plus. It's just like, it feels like, you know, the old 2D Metroid games where you have to find secrets and everything. But it's not to that extent, the secret finding. It's mostly just running left and right, following your arrow marker, and just hack and slashing away at enemies until you get to the end of the game. I haven't finished that either. I can see that being short as well. It's okay. It's made by Capcom. It's well made and everything. It's just, it's so brainless. You don't have to think whatsoever. But there's plenty of secrets to find if you like that sort of thing. So that's a bit less brainless, I guess. Just a bit more tedious going back and hunting for them. It's okay. The bosses are really interesting. I love the bosses. Like the first boss, or the first proper big boss, is this giant mechanical dragon that you have to run around on. I've seen it before in another game somewhere. A boss like that. But I can't remember what game it was. I like it anyway. It's good. It was free, so, you know, I can't complain. Okay, other than games, let's have a look what else I've been doing. Netflix has been taking a beating, a bloody beating, since I stopped Let's Playing for the week. I've been watching Buffy. I'm on the last season now, season 7, and I'm coming towards the end, and it's really serious now. All the way through the show it's been quite light-hearted, comedic, but now even the more comedic characters are getting more serious and getting the more dramatic storylines, you know? But it's coming to the end. Something's going to happen. I don't quite know what. I know that there's a hell of a lot of zombies under the ground right now, and they're going to come out and try and have a war with the planet. I would say that's what's going to happen. Probably. I've also been watching IT Crowd. I've seen all 4 series before, but I really enjoyed it. I got the first 3 series on DVD. I got them cheap at one point. The 4th series I didn't like quite as much, but I'm watching all 4 series again anyway. There are only 6 episodes per season. You know, British comedies tend to be like that, don't they? So I'm watching them. I love it. It's about these 3 IT people who are chucked in the basement of a company and hopefully never seen, because the bosses seem to like to hide away the IT crowd. So, oh yeah, one of them doesn't have a clue about computers, and it's so funny. It is good. I enjoy it quite a lot. It's really geeky. If you're not into geeky things, then what are you doing watching this video? And you probably won't like IT Crowd. So it's that. I've also been watching on Netflix Friday Night Dinner. The first 2 series on there, so the 2nd series was added lately, and I've finished it now, but again, it's only 6 episodes, 7 episodes in the 2nd series per series, and it's like half-hour long each. Another comedy is, it's just about this family who all get together every Friday night for dinner in their house, under the parents' house. And I don't know what it is that's so nice, so homely, but it's just easy watching, and it is funny as hell at some points. I think you'd enjoy it if you give it a try. Some people probably wouldn't understand the humour. I can see why. It's quite dry and quite It's dry at points, but now and again it goes out and out comedic. I don't know how to explain it, but give it a try. I think so, a lot of people will like it. Other than Netflix, I've been watching a bit of anime. Xxholic. Here we go. Go away, shininess. Xxholic. I'm trying to get a word at the top in. There we go. It sounds like a porn film, I know. But it's not. It's just a sort of anime where it's about this guy. He sees spirits around him, all dead spirits and stuff. And because of this spiritual attraction he gets attracted to this fortune teller's place and starts working for her. But it's not typical fortune telling stuff. She makes him go out and kill spirits and sort out spirit related problems. I've seen like the first 7 or 8 episodes out of 23 or 24. This is a second series as well, but if it gets really good, then I'll go for the second series. If it doesn't, then maybe I will anyway. We'll see. I am enjoying it. I like the darker feel of it, but at the same time it's a comedy. Definitely a comedy, like a dark comedy, you know. Also, anime-wise, I bought this. This was really cheap because I got a Malaysian copy. It feels like it's a fake, but I wonder if all Malaysian anime is like that when you buy them. But Usagi Drop is about this guy. I haven't seen it yet, but it's just from the summary on the back. It's about this guy who... some man in his family dies, and his daughter, the man who dies, his daughter, is left on her own. None of the family wants to take her in. She's this quiet, shy little girl. So he gets really angry and adopts her for himself. And I think that sounds really nice, so I had to go for it. So I did. And that's about all I really want to talk to you about. So, this has been really exciting. I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. I'm not sure if there'll be another one for a while. We'll see. If you want to see more, then go for it. Give me some recommendations for the next Let's Play if you like. I have an idea about the very next one. It's going to be a mini-series, like, I don't know how long it's going to be. Maybe somewhere between 5 and 10 episodes long and about 15 minutes each. So it's going to be short as hell anyway, regardless. And I've been looking forward to doing that one for some reason lately. I don't know why. It's not a game that... It's a game that I've played a lot and sort of know the ins and outs of. But it's not a game that I could say is ever one that comes to mind when I think this is my favourite game. But it is a new genre. I haven't done a game from this genre before. So, look out for that. The first episode will be coming up on Monday. And that's about it really. Like I said, give me some recommendations if you want to see anything. I'm willing to consider anything. Anyway, this has been Xxxholic. I hope you've enjoyed this vlog. I'll see you again in a bit.